I began archery when COVID hit. I was searching for an individual sport where I could stay social distanced, and my little brother, Parker, really wanted to try archery. I was a little bit hesitant because I'd never shot before and I didn't really understand archery, but after I tried the sport, I fell in love with it. I'm looking a lot in how the bow feels when my shot breaks. I just got a new Hoyt XD riser with foam core axial limbs, and that's been feeling so great. It's probably one of the best bows I've shot. I've been focusing more on target archery with the Paralympics approaching and having shot the Paralympic trials. But competition experience is very important. I've been trying to shoot whatever competitions were available. And so I've been shooting a lot of SIWATs, stands for Shoot Your Way Across Texas. And it's it's a archery series run by TFAA. So I've been doing a lot of those competitions over the last few years to really prepare for other competitions. Having confidence is very important in archery. Knowing that every shot I am capable of hitting that 10 ring is very important when I'm in a very high pressure situation. And I was just talking to Casey Caulfield at SoCal, and she told me that knowing I deserve going to the Paralympics and I deserve to be where I am is very important. And as I've been preparing for my upcoming tournament in the Czech Republic, which will be my first international competition, I've been telling myself that and that I deserve this anytime that I've been really nervous. And so I think that piece of advice of being confident and knowing that I totally deserve to all these great things is very important and has been really beneficial for me. My schedule varies every week based off of what goals I have for practice. I try to shoot about 6 days a week. I'll take a day or two off to recover and rest. If I'm trying to work on my form or equipment, I'll shoot link bail in order to really solidify whatever I'm working on. But if I'm preparing for a competition, then I like to be shooting whatever format I'll be shooting in that competition so that I'm prepared for the event. A specific regimen will change for each archer, but when I was starting out, I tried to shoot at least once a week, and then I used my stretch band on the other days so that I could keep up my shot and maintain everything so that I could so that my shot process could remain natural from week to week. But for more intermediate archers too, I recommend using a light bow. When I was preparing for the Paralympic trials, I was having some problems with my release. And when I used my light bow, I was really able to solve some of my form problems. And so if you're an intermediate archer and you have a blink bail at home, I'd really recommend borrowing a light bow from your local shop or range if they're okay with it, and working through some of your form problems that way. I was a part of a JOAD for a little bit of time, but I transitioned to working with private coaches. The one-on-one coaching style always worked a little bit better for me so that I could have more time with my coaches. And I would recommend to anyone else who's trying to become a high-level archer to make sure that they have one-on-one time with their coaches, because that was really what allowed me to advance from an intermediate and beginner archer to more advanced. Well, I started archery at a local YMCA, and I stayed there for 2 years shooting barebow. And after that, when I really decided to go all into archery and really try my hardest to become the best that I could, I tried to find coaches that believed in me. That was one of my top criteria when choosing a coach. My second coach told me at my first class that she believed that I could go to the 2028 Olympics. She told everybody there that she believed we could go to that 2028 Olympics, and that she would treat us all like we were future Olympians until we proved otherwise, and we decided to leave archery. And that mindset really stuck with me, and I made it a little bit earlier than expected. I made 2024 instead of 2028. But I've always tried to make sure that my coaches really believed in me and wanted me to succeed. I used to use a light bow to help me with my form, but I also think recording myself has been very important in developing my form. I have a video delay app so that I can watch my form right after I shoot, instead of trying to take a video of myself the entire end and then watch every shot and delete it. The video delay app makes it way easier to analyze my form and really find out what I'm doing wrong and where I can improve and make my shot as consistent as possible. Christian at Archery Strong has been giving me workouts with archery related exercises, which has been very important because there are some muscles in archery that you don't use that often in everyday life and other workouts. So having archery specific workouts has been really important in physically preparing for the games. And mentally, I've been working with Josh at Headstrong to help increase my performance. With his help and with the mental acuity I've developed at Headstrong, I think that was very essential in my victory in the Paralympic trials. I am so excited to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and I plan on bringing home a piece of that in my medal with me.